games. Robot lions play their names. Steel giants roar thunder in a land of dirt and wonder. Electric dreams of battle games. Robot lions play their names. Metal claws against the storm. Flashing lights, the beast is born. Metal soldiers fight unseen through a world of shattered dreams. Sword to rise, metal beasts awake. Fight the dark in a world that's fake. Sword to rise, you've got to break. Free from chains in this empty wake. In the shadows lurk the fate. Gears are grinding, sealing hate. Reclaim the land with iron hands. Through these fields of battered sands. Pulsing veins of oil and steel. Synthetic blood you cannot feel. March together in the night. Echoes scream of the endless fight. Rise from metal graves so cold. Stories of the battles bold. Glorious in the clean light. Stories reflect our primal plight. In the shadows lurk the fate. Gears are grinding, sealing hate. Reclaim the land with iron hands. Through these fields of battered sands. Pulsing flames of oil and steel. Synthetic blood you cannot feel. March together in the night. Echoes scream of the endless fight. Rise from metal graves so cold. Stories of the battles bold. Glorious in the clean light. Stories reflect our primal plight.
Walked on the plans of the joint explorer. Found by our intrepid dinos explorer. The instrument, the empire restorer. Fear the coming of the Geon's horror. With the noise system, he's a forerunner. A Tyrannosaurus type, sun gunner. Thus Geon's horror will turn the war tide. Helic Republic has no place to hide. Clawing and fighting, rush into the fray. Tyrannosaurus, much seen joint but sprayed. With charged particle gun, he'll seize the day. Geosauria blows his enemies away. On that Ginosaur will fight, crushing the electroids with nano spikes. charged particle gun. The Helicami must perish or run. Now comes the level for our Rexoid. The Republican toy of Nakatoy. Dinosaur, now face your greatest foe. Blade Laika will prove what hell it can show. Clawing and biting, rush into the fray. Tyrannosaurus, machine-zoid blood spray. With charged particle gun, he'll seize the day. Ginosaur blows his enemies away. But Dinosaur can be made stronger. Tyrannosaurus is black, no longer with his X-Breakers. He'll crush with and rend as the Dino Breaker. Gyros won't end. Clawing and biting, rush into the fray. Tyrannosaurus, machine-zoid blood spray. With charged particle gun, he'll seize the day. Dinosaur blows his enemies away. But Dinosaur can be made stronger. Tyrannosaurus sword and back no longer. With his X-Breakers, he'll crush, rip and rend. As the Dino Breaker, Kylo's won't end. Clawing and biting, rush into the fray. Tyrannosaurus, machine-zoid blood spray. With charged particle gun, he'll seize the day. Dinosaur blows his enemies away.